All right. Finally got my coffee here. And the fuckery can ensue. The fuckery can continue. And we're going to get into the women failing to keep up with men in the gender neutral PT test. Of course they are. Women are never going to do equal to men. Can we have a PT test in the military where women might be strong enough to actually do the job? Yes. Will they ever be at the level of men? No, never. But anyway, let's get into this. Here's the Daily Wire. The Army considers reversing gender-neutral physical test after a majority of women fail to keep up with men. Ryan Severdra, Daily Wire. The United States Army has reportedly considered doing away with its new gender-neutral physical test after test results showed that the majority of women failed, while approximately 90% of men passed. Office officials are reportedly considered having different evaluation categories for men and women due to physical differences between the two. If women can't do the job, they shouldn't be doing the damn job. I'm sorry. You're telling me that a majority of women failed the jobs-oriented PT test they instituted when I got out of there. Research showed that the Army Combat Physical Fitness Test, which is the same for male and female soldiers, was leading to lower results for women with a knock-on effect for promotions. The Telegraph reported an early Pentagon study showed that women were failing the ACFT at a rate of 65%, while only 10% of men did. Jesus Christ. A report from last fall found that 54% of women failed the test, while only 7% of males did. Half of women are just not capable. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. The report said the Congress, which is controlled by the Democrats, stopped the new program from being implemented, and the Army is reviewing whether it is fair. Congress does not want to test as it is currently constructed to factor into opportunities for advancement, and reports say. So now they're gonna promote these women because in the ACFT there's 6 events: the maximum deadlift, a standing power throw, hand release push-ups, a sprint drag and carry truck 2-mile run. A report added. And give me a second. Down. I'm working. Pop. Down. No. You wait. So the maximum deadlift, the standing power throw, hand release push-ups, a sprint, drag and carry, leg tuck, and 2-mile run, reported at. To pass the test, those taking it must score at least 360 points out of a possible 600, and those who achieve higher scores are more likely to be promoted. However, average scores for women so far are said to have been 100 points or lower. Jesus Christ. They're not just failing, they're failing in spectacular measure. The report said that the officials were expected to change the way that at least one of these exercises could have completed, which they said improved women's test scores. Congress has now declared that the test in its current form should not be a factor in deciding whether or not someone gets promoted. Officials were also considered whether to use gender-specific percentile groupings when it came to time to review potential promotions. Oh, they're just not capable. We need to admit that. So we start making our armies so fucking soft. All they are going to see for the evaluation is which percentile the soldier falls into. An Army official told Military.com last month that gender identity will not be included in that information. If anything, it is more gender-neutral assessment process because it doesn't... They're going to hide the gender in the scores from... That is garbage. Captain Kristen, the Army's first female infantry officer, wrote last month that the lowering fitness standards to accommodate women will hurt the Army. Oh my God, even she's on my side. That is fucking great. I told you it's going to fuck up the Army, and the Army knows it's going to fuck up the Army. Grace said that the implementing gender-based scoring or reducing the minimum standards for combat arms would have both immediate and insidious impacts on combat effectiveness, as well as on women's credibility and potential. Maybe she really did win. I didn't give you enough credit, ma'am, but you're getting some credit back here. The entire purpose of creating a gender-neutral test was to acknowledge the reality that each job has the objective physical standard to which all soldiers should be held. Yes, regardless of gender. This is ridiculous. I don't understand why we're still arguing about that. Where were we? Regardless of gender, right? The intent was not to ensure that women and men will have an equal likelihood of meeting those standards. Rather, it is incumbent upon women who volunteer for the combat arms profession to ensure that they're fully capable and qualified for it. Yes, to not require women to meet equal standards in combat arms will not only undermine their credibility, but also place those women, their teammates, and their missions at risk. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All of this, you deserve to be an officer, ma'am. All of this comes as members of the U.S. military under leadership of Democrat President Joe Biden recently. Blah, 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 blah. Now they're gaffing it on Biden. But this has been going on a lot longer than just Joe Biden. So we're going to jump off of that bandwagon right now. Not that the roasting Biden bandwagon is a bad bandwagon to be on because he makes it easy to roast him. But we are lowering the standards of our military by doing this. Like, they're just not capable. Most women are not capable. Hell, most men are not capable. Most men are physically superior than most women, and this is just biology. I'm not saying that women or men are superior. We're good at what we do. We're each good at what we do. We're both equal in that measure. But most men have a biological physical advantage over women, and most men can't even do that. So, like it's going to be a lower percentage of women in the military if you want the military to be combat effective. It's just going to be. There's no way to avoid that, and you need to just accept it. Because China is like, we're going to end up at war at China. They're doing beach and drills. They have concentration camps, and we're probably going to lose that fight because we're right now we're fighting the oppression Olympics, and our infrastructure can't survive it. It's not ready for that type of fight, and I don't think Americans have what it takes to like band together and do what it does. But I don't know. I hope you guys prove me wrong. I'm just saying.